It's Austin Matthews' world, and we're just living in it this weekend on this first Friday of February. We welcome you to the 2024 NHL All-Star Skills, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, man. Everywhere you look, a superstar to be found. And they'll all be showing off their skills to the world tonight. All the big boys are out there in a rather relaxed and fun atmosphere, looking to put on a show. You can't walk a couple feet without bumping into an NHL icon like Nathan MacKinnon. As we welcome you upstairs, I'm Steve Levy alongside Ray Ferraro. Welcome everyone to the continuing All-Star Weekend. A year ago, we're on the beach outside a tiki bar, the Elbow Room in South Florida. Other than it being colder, there's another difference. It feels different here in Toronto this year.
It really does. I mean, it's the center of the hockey world here in Toronto, and there's the most media, the most attention. It comes to this place. The fan lineups in the Fan Fest, or you can't believe how long they are. It's been a really amazing start to the weekend, and Leeds, it's about fun. And this is fun. It's been great.
Ray, you played 35 years in the NHL, one All-Star appearance. Tell me about this. What was going on here?
I'm in the skills competition. I scored on Tim Cheveldae in Detroit 4 times a week earlier, and I used the same move. Well, apparently he had the book, and he stopped one. I mean, I think I get the last one here. I was terrified being in the All-Star game. Actually, I missed that one.
You didn't get the last one.
No, you weren't supposed to be watching. But I was terrified being in the skills because I wasn't sure that I really felt like I belonged. I mean, like, you try to do your best. You don't want to fall down. You don't want to embarrass yourself. It was the best.
What was the date on that again?
Okay, it was January 18th, 1992.
He remembers the exact date in Philadelphia. Emily Kaplan is with Will Arnett. Emily.
Yeah, it is good. Will, you're here. You're wearing your Leafs hat. You're with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl on your team. What are you looking forward to, and who are you rooting for tonight?
Well, it's fun. It's fun being here with obviously Connor, my co-captain, and Leon, who's my assistant. It's good seeing my assistant doing well. There's my guy right there. Come on. There's Connor. He's just a killer. And then this is so exciting. I'm a fan, right? So I'm just here. I just met Wendell Clark for the first time in my life. I am flying, not like Bublé, but I'm like, are we allowed to, is that out there?
It's out there.
It's out there, okay. No, I'm just here. I'm literally giddy. I just met Wendell Clark in an elevator. Not how I thought it was going to happen, but it's just so cool being around all these players, all these elite hockey players. It's just, I feel like I'm 9 years old.
It's going to be awesome. Bucci, back to you.
All right, Emily, I'm here with Mark Messier. He played in 15 All-Star games, Mess, and had $1 million been on the line when you took part of the skills. What would that have done? What will it do for tonight?
It would have been massive. And of course, $1 million is a lot of money from where I came from, but it's not going to be as big as being able to have a chance to be crowned as the NHL's most skilled player. I think that's going to trump the $1 million, in my opinion. I think the competitive edge is going to come out, and we can debate all we want about who's the best skill, but we're going to find out tonight.
If you ain't first, you're last tonight. $1 million to the winner. We are live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for the new and improved NHL skills competition here on ESPN. New and improved format. If you haven't heard, here's what it's all about.
Get ready for an all-new NHL All-Star Skills Challenge, where at the end of the night, we'll crown a single champion. Here's how it works. 12 All-Stars will compete across the first 6 events, earning points as they fly around the ice in Fastest Skater. Whip pucks on the net in one-timers. Put it on the tape in the Passing Challenge. Smash pucks in Hardest Shot. Show off crazy control and stick handling. And nail targets in Accuracy Shooting. The top 8 will then take on our All-Star goalies in a one-on-one showdown. The top 6 skaters to get past the goalies will face the 8th and final Ultimate Skill Challenge, the obstacle course. A champion will be crowned and take home the $1 million prize.
Alongside Mark Messier, I'm John Butchergross, and these are the 12 dudes who will be competing for $1 million. As Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last. There's no second place prize. Here are the 12 dudes and the ESPN bet odds to win. No surprise, Mess. Connor McDavid's the favorite.
Well, how could you bet against him? He's obviously the most electrifying player in the National Hockey League. He has been for years now. He's the fastest skater. He's got the most talent. He's got the most skill. He's got the best hands. So to rule him out from winning this, I don't think the odds makers in Vegas are that naive to think that he is obviously a favorite to win tonight.
And of course, the NHL wanted to improve the skills competition after the last couple of years. They went to Connor McDavid to get his input. Some of these competitions tonight are drills he does in the summer, like the stick handling drill.
Well, I think for me, the interesting part is to see these 12 players, the 12 best players, or 12 of the best players in the National Hockey League compete in this event, to see who can be crowned the league's most skilled player. And I think that alone is going to carry a lot of weight. These guys are competitive anyways, but they have the chance to carry that mantle around as the league's most skilled player. I'm not going to say it's going to trump the $1 million, but I think it's going to come close to trumping $1 million there, and I think it's going to be exciting because of it.
Competition number one is the fastest skater. McDavid certainly the odds-on favorite to win that. He three-peated in this event between 2017 and 2019. The only person to ever win it back-to-back. And so to get off to a good start tonight and get those 5 points for first place, here are the participants for the Fastenal fastest skater. And you see the odds to your right. McDavid, a huge favorite.
I think that McDavid, if he enters into this and he really puts his heart into it, he puts everything he has into it, I think he's going to win this event. I think there's other players, obviously they're very fast, but he can carry the momentum in the corners better than anybody in the league, and we've seen that over and over and over again.
Of course, we have data for top speed and average speed of an NHL game. William Nylander actually owns the lowest top speed of this bunch, so he's a big underdog, and here he goes, participant number one for the evening, and participant number one in the fastest skater competition. Here he comes down the stretch. So William Nylander finishes his lap. The clock, for some reason, didn't stop. So we'll have to figure out where it was when he crossed the line. So we could have our first review of the night.
We could have our first review. You can see when he's coming around there, it's all about being able to carry the speed through the corners. As you can see him going around there, his legs giving out a little bit, or skates, his edges giving out. That's costing him time. If you can carry the corners at full speed and come out of width actually faster than going into it, you got a chance to win this event. You can see right somewhere, right there. Maybe that wasn't the right one, but one of the corners, he kind of took a little bit of a stumble there.
So we want to get an official time before Quinn Hughes goes. So 14.164 the time to beat for now. You can choose which direction you go, Mess. Which direction did you go back?
My left side. Going to the left was always my better side, yeah.
Okay.
I think for most lefties it is, because you carry your stick to the inside. So I think you'll see most of the left-handers go to the left.
Captain of the Canucks, Quinn Hughes, American-made. Played college hockey at Michigan for the Wolverines.
I don't know what they did to the Hughes boys there, but all three of them are amazing skaters.
See if he beats Nylander. He does, so he's currently in first place.
I think we got to get to the high 12s, low 13s to win this event, in my opinion.
Well, we step it up now with Makar, Barzal, and McDavid. They're in a little bit different league, but of course, last year we saw Makar fall in Florida.
Well, that's the thing. It's all in the corners. This event is going to win or lose it in the turns.
So McDavid, who is going to go last, will now wait for a couple more skaters.
Let's not underestimate how difficult it is for these players here with not a real proper warm-up as well.
You think falling down's on his mind right now after last year?
Absolutely not. Great players don't think about things that are behind them.
He'll be going left over right.
Look at the power in that stride right there.
All right, he makes sure he makes that first turn.
That is a strong stride. A little coasting on the corners, though, is going to cost him.
Oh, so Hughes hangs on. Look how close that is. Cale Makar is now in second place. Five points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 1,000th of a second. Quinn Hughes hangs on. So that matters as you're trying to accumulate points with each competition tonight. And we'll keep a running scoreboard for the folks at home.
And that's the most exciting part about it, is that everything matters. Every little point that you can get, scrape out there, could be the difference of winning and losing in the end.
Matthew Barzal, 2020 champ. He comes the closest to McDavid in both top speed and average speed categories during NHL games this year.
And you can see him on that first turn, flawless through the turn. There, a little hiccup there in that third corner there, but the first
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, there we go.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
So that's the time McDavid has to beat. So Quinn Hughes does slot down one, but he's guaranteed at worst third.
Watch him take this first corner here. Never stops his feet moving there. Accelerates out of it. Whoa, little speed wobble there.
So Connor McDavid knows the time to beat.
That's gonna be a tough score to beat. You got to watch Connor on the first two turns here.
McDavid, the odds-on favorite. He has reached the top speed of 23.58 miles per hour this season. His average speed.
This is where he excels. Right? Look at that corner there.
This just looks different.
Look at his feet. Never stop moving. Never stop moving.
This just looks different.
Never stop moving.
Well,
there's a
winner, chicken parm dinner.
The ability for him to hold the edges in the corners at top speed is what separates him from most of the players in the National Hockey League, and that was on full display right there.
He grew up in the Toronto area. He did nick a couple pylons mess, but those things are light. Didn't affect him at all.
Didn't affect him.
Fourth win in this competition, most all time.
He can, like I said, if he puts his heart into it and he really goes for it, I don't think there's a faster skater in the National Hockey League, and this is why right here, watching his feet through the corners, but being able to hold the edge at top speed. A lot of strength, a lot of skill, a lot of practice, but nobody does it better. That's going to be a tough time to beat.
So there's 6 primary events in round 1. The player picks which 4 he wants to go in. So David Pastrnak and William Nylander, who of course finished 5th in that. Matthew Barzal just gets nudged out, but he'll get 4 points.
Yeah, exactly.
After competition number 1.
Yeah, you just got to accumulate some points. Coming down to the end, every little bit you can scrap together is going to make a difference. And
again, McDavid was looking forward to this new skills competition. He said, I think after last year, everybody agreed a change was in order. I think crowning just one skill champion with a little bit of money, $1 million, should make it a little more entertaining and a little more competitive. Hopefully, he was clearly competitive there, Mess.
When you just watch that was 100% from every player that just competed in that event. There's not one person that mailed that in. That just goes to show you what they're competing for.
Absolutely. PK Subban is with the fastest skater, Connor McDavid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here with the fastest skater in the world, Connor McDavid, and the best player. Connor, first of all, tell me a little bit about Toronto and what this means to you to be at the NHL All-Star Game in your hometown.
It means a lot to me. Obviously, it's my hometown. This building means a lot to me. Grew up watching the Leafs here. Special to be here in front of friends and family. Great hockey town. Just a great event, and like I said, happy to be here in my hometown.
You know, you come out here, you prove once again that you're the fastest skater in the world. How do you do it? How do every year you come back and give these fans what they want to see? You do it every game, but every All-Star game you're here, you step up and you do it. How do you do it?
You know what? It's been a while since I won a fastest skater. A couple years ago, I didn't even win in Edmonton, so we got some good skaters in Edmonton, I guess, but you know, it feels good to win. Obviously, we're all competitive out here, competing, having fun. Yeah, just happy.
Thank you, Connor. Thank you. Connor McDavid, fastest man alive.
The skills competition continues from Toronto. A new competition in this year's skills.
The One-Timer, a perfect blend of patience, power, and precision. Tonight, that's all on display in the NHL One-Timer competition. Our All-Stars will take 3 one-timers from each of 3 designated areas, and points will be awarded based on where the puck enters the net. Sneaking in upstairs, get 4 points. Score into those 2 triangles, earn 3 points. Or put it right down the middle and get 2. If a puck ricochets off one of the dividers, they'll tally 1 point. But if the shot hits the bottom barrier, a post, or the crossbar, or misses the net entirely, they get nothing. Each player gets 1 minute to fire all 9 shots. If a pass is not to their liking, they can let it go, but can only get 5 total passes at each location. And if a stick breaks, the clock will stop. Most points win the challenge. Let it rip.
Guest passers for this event. The first overall pick of the 2023 NHL Entry Draft, number 98, 8 for the Chicago Blackhawks, Connor Bedard. And playing in his 6th NHL All-Star game, the captain of the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sidney Crosby.
So it's the one-timer competition. These are the players who chose to participate in this. Again, these players will pick 4 of the first 6 competitions. Mess, I think the one-timer goal is the most exciting offensive play in hockey. It's explosive. It happens out of nowhere, and these dudes can all bring it.
They can all really shoot the puck there. I look at David Pastrnak and Austin Matthews as being the 2 favorites in this competition. They're all great, obviously, but those 2, to me, are natural goal scorers, and we've seen it all year, the way they can score in many different ways, but their one-timers are some of the best, or maybe probably the 2 best in the league.
And as you saw introduced, Sidney Crosby will be one passer. He's left-handed, and Connor Bedard, being right-handed, will be a right-handed passer. So Elias Pettersson can really bring it. So you're looking for, obviously, to score, and there's different score totals depending where you put it. Each player taking 3 one-timers from each spot on the ice. Top of the circle, now at the dot, that's a post, that's 0 points. Then he'll move to the bottom of the circle. A maximum of 5 passes. You can take a pitch. You're allowed to take a pitch, like in the home run derby.
And you can see Pettersson not really taking a full slap shot. He's more almost like almost a snapshot, but very little backswing.
And that's probably for accuracy?
For more accuracy, exactly.
So 20 points for Pettersson. And again, this is not so much, the hardest shot competition later. That's more about, obviously, miles per hour. This is about accuracy and point total.
Just shooting off the pass. It doesn't have to have a big windup in order to get it off. And this is, to your point, it's all about the accuracy and getting into the top portion of the net to collect as many points as you can.
So Pettersson going first. He's now in the lead. So as you can see our live standings, he's projected with 5 points now. Those aren't truly earned until the competition is done, but McDavid got those 5 in the fastest skater. McDavid not in the one-timers. Pettersson, Pastrnak, Miller, Matthews, McKinnon, Kucherov, Draisaitl, Barzal. So Bedard passes to the righties. Crosby passes to the lefties. So it's Bedard to Nathan McKinnon.
Well, McKinnon, I'm sure, is going to have a little bit of bigger windup there. Not so much, actually.
So they're kind of slow passes here to help them gather and snap and go for a puck.
Obviously, a pass with a little less pace on it is much easier to time and get your good blade on it, or good wood in the, we used to say in the old days, but you can see McKinnon there, very accurate.
Yeah, that top blue bar is what you're looking for, and you can see he is picking it off.
Picking it off, yes.
Didn't like that one. Again, you can take a pass.
That's really important for the passer to make sure that puck is coming to play. You can see it rolling a little bit, which makes it a little bit taller, but
So he takes the lead with 23 points. Bedard and McKinnon.
Don't forget, these players are looking for that top shelf all the time because they know they got to shoot it over the goalie stick. So when they're practicing this one-timer, obviously in their practices, they're going for that underneath that crossbar all the time.
So Sidney Crosby returns to pass to the left-handed Leon Draisaitl.
Hard to discount Leon Draisaitl when I pick Matthews and Pastrnak, because this is one of the best ones with McDavid feeding him the passes all year long. But we'll see how he does. He's got one of the biggest blades in the league.
Great shot there. These guys will be Olympic teammates with that great announcement today, Mess, that the NHL going back to the Olympics in 26 and 30. And Connor Bedard and Nathan McKinnon could be line mates one day.
You ask them, every one of those players, if they want to play in the Olympics, they'll say yes. So I'm glad they agreed that they're going to send the players. And it's a great opportunity for every one of them.
Leon Draisaitl, he's probably the king, as you mentioned, of the power play one-timer, getting passes from McDavid mostly. So 23 points from McKinnon, the score to beat.
Yeah, he gets passes from McDavid all year long, and now he's getting passes from Crosby in this All-Star game.
Pretty cool.
Not too bad, huh?
He only goes top shelf when he's at the bar.
But look at the big long stick he has there. He's got a good angle on this, sure enough. That's pretty good.
So 22 points for Draisaitl. That puts him in front of Pettersson, but behind McKinnon.
Yeah, McKinnon was eating up that top shelf, and that's where the points are going to be made if you can get it up there. You also risk going over the net. Unbelievable stuff from that angle. Looks easy watching it at home, Bucci, but when you get down on the ice with everybody watching, the nerves are there. It's not as easy as it looks.
What a year for Nikita Kucherov, being lefty once again. He'll take the passes from Crosby.
One of my favorite players in National Hockey League to watch. His offensive acumen is incredible. And
that's what we want, back scratchers. Yeah. That's a true one-timer.
Yeah, he's not letting it. Oh, there he goes.
I think that's what the NHL envisioned with this. It's really, they didn't expect a one-timer to be a bunch of snapshots. Two-pointer there. Got to get those blue ribbons. That's what MacKinnon did so well. A career year for Nikita Kucherov. 32 goals, 53 assists, 85 points in 49 games. He'll take that pass from Crosby.
Oh.
Kuch has got to pick it up here. Yep. So a disappointing 17 for Nikita Kucherov. Oh, looks like it's going to be 19. So MacKinnon holds on to his lead. He's gunning for that 5 points.
That's what happened there. He hit the crossbar at the top there. Didn't get anything out of it.
That's right. Crossbars are 0.
That was unfortunate.
So you see the shooters who remain as MacKinnon looks on. If there's a tie, then they'll split the points. So there'll be 4.5 and 4.5 if someone happens to tie MacKinnon at 23. JT Miller, what a year he's having in Vancouver. The Canucks just got Elias Lindholm. PK Subban stood on the point. He's their team to come out of the West. Of course, the West is loaded.
That was a massive pickup for Vancouver. Lindholm was a tremendous hockey player. Plays a 200-foot game, can play in any situation. Good in faceoffs, good in the power play. Now they got a right-hand shot on that power play already that's been so dynamic.
JT Miller, born in East Palestine, Ohio.
And he could be a little bit of a sleeper in this competition.
Wow. There's a 4-pointer miss from top of the circle.
Yeah, he's shooting with a lot of velocity too.
Very accurate shooter. Always with a high shooting percentage. Doesn't have to have volume to get his goals.
Well, he's a big, strong kid, and I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of skill that's on display the last couple of years in Vancouver. And I got to know him a little bit when he was with the Rangers. Good kid, plays hard, plays with a lot of power.
So JT Miller with 18.
Yeah, he missed the net a couple on the high, and it cost you.
He doesn't do that in the game.
No, he doesn't.
And now you hear the crowd come to their feet. The greatest goal scorer currently on the planet is a kid from Scottsdale, Arizona, on pace for 70 goals this year.
Amazing, and it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't do it, but the power and the skill that he plays with is unmatched in the National Hockey League, and he is definitely the league's best goal scorer right now.
26 years old, grew up in the desert, went to a Phoenix Coyotes game and saw Alex Ovechkin score that amazing goal on former colleague Brian Boucher, and he was hooked. I want to play hockey, Dad, and here he is now.
Amazing sacrifice by his mom and dad in order to get him to where he needed to go to play, and look at the results that we're seeing now.
40 goals already this year, again on pace for 70. He needs some blue ribbons to start dancing here in Toronto to match his sweater. Went over and gave Sidney Crosby a high five before the competition began.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to fall a little short.
Absolutely. There is a time limit, but when the NHL kind of went through their experiments, no one really came close. Not
just goes to show you what I know.
They're all good.
My favorite isn't currently in last place.
Yes, he is. Our Emily Kaplan, part of our coverage. She's down on the ice with Tom Wilson. Emily.
Tom, you get to be a spectator tonight. What are you looking forward to most?
It's great hanging with the guys. We got a front row seat here, so it seems like a really fun event, and just hanging out with the guys, have a couple beers. We got the night off, so watch the guys go toe to toe.
Who do you think is going to win this all?
I was talking to a few people about that. There's so many great players out there. It's I don't know. We might have to take a couple side wagers here and take a horse, but I think Connor's probably the favorite, but there could be some sleepers.
All right, well, if you wanted to give $1 million to one of these guys, who would you give it to?
If I wanted to give $1 million to someone, ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I guess Nate maybe, because he picked me last night in the draft, so we'll go with that.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom. Enjoy your few beers.
Thanks a lot.
think he's already had a couple. Barzal out there now from Connor Bedard. Righty to righty. I thought coming in, Mess, that Matthew would be one of these guys who would really want to try to win this title.
Well, I think every one of them wants to win it,
they all
obviously, but being at home in front of his home fans and all that. Look, this is a lofty title to be named that are the NHL's most skilled player. There's not a player in the league that wouldn't want that title.
Just 13 goals for Matthew this year. Of course, those Islander fans are always screaming shoot when he has the puck. He loves to set up his teammates, and
that cameraman almost took that one off the teeth right there. He better get out of that corner.
I think he took it off the ankle. Ouch. So Matthew Barzal, 16 points, one better than Austin Matthews, keeps Austin in the cellar.
And to your point, even if you don't win these events, you still get points by being second and third there. So every shot counts. Got to hit the net, though.
So our final participant is going to be David Pastrnak. 61 goals last year, 33 goals this year. A one-time machine on the Bruins power play. Got 11 power play goals this year. So he knows what he must do. 23 points to get the full 5 points. Oh, that hits the post. Shot number 1. 2 points. There you go. There's the one he needed. He'll take his time. I think this is smart.
You can see the timing he has on his shots, not only velocity, but just perfect positioning. Adjusts the puck there so that when it's coming to him, he's hitting it right between his legs.
Big 4-pointer there. He's got a chance. 3 more pucks. He can take it.
Hard to get it up from this angle.
Yeah. 18. He's got a shot, Mess.
That's 21.
Here he knows he needs this one. He got it. 24. He gets McKinnon by a point.
Well, I was batting 500, 1 for 2.
David Pastrnak, one of the league's best shooters, shows off his skill right there.
Clutch at the end from the bad angle there. He got him up high.
So he gets the full 5 points. Here's the big clutch shots, Mess, late.
Yeah, this is the toughest angle to get it up high, too. Not only to get it from the angle, but also because you don't have a lot of room. You're pretty close to the net from there, but he managed on a one-timer to get him up and won the event because of it.
So Sidney Crosby and Connor Bedard has the 2 passers for us. PK.
You guys ready? I got Connor Bedard down here, Sidney Crosby. Okay, Sid, this is your 10th All-Star game. You know, you see a guy like this on the other side, a guy that's just starting his career, wants to be exactly like Sidney Crosby in every facet of it. What's some advice that you can give him being at his first All-Star game?
Well, and I think great opportunity to see the guys, meet guys, see familiar faces after you've been there a couple times, and just enjoy this weekend with the fans and with all the players.
Amazing. Connor, I'm sure it's got to be like Christmas morning for you, seeing Sidney Crosby and all these guys. What's it like being on the ice with all of these professionals, these guys that have done it at such a high level for such a long time? You're here now. You're on the biggest stage for hockey. How does it feel to be around these guys?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I think just growing up watching them and, obviously Sid and all these guys looked up to, but in the end, everyone's, a human being, and it's good to just get to know guys and kind of build those relationships and maybe learn a little bit, so it's fun.
Well, we got the future and the present here now. Weeksy, take over.
Yeah, I got it. I'm here with David Pastrnak out of Boston, Beantown, the north end. Pasta, what was your strategy in that round?
Honestly, the first 3, I was trying to take it easy. It was kind of far. It looks way farther than in the game. But after the first shot, I kind of blacked out. So I honestly didn't even know how many points I had until I came back. So.
Well, you had a lot.
Thanks. I honestly just blacked out, try to shoot and get in the zone.
Great job, man. Keep up the best work. Bucci, back up to you.
Yeah, David Pastrnak and Connor McDavid in a good position. We have breaking news. They took 2 points away from David Pastrnak. Maybe they just got the wrong point total by sight. And upon further review, it belongs to Nathan McKinnon now. Pasta still gets 3.5 because he was tied with Draisaitl. So there's the current standings. 2 events down, 4 to go. We'll eliminate 2 after 6 events. The next competition is the passing challenge. Here's how it works.
our All-Stars can do a lot more than just skate and score. They too shall pass, as it's time for the NHL Passing Challenge. Players will have 45 seconds to skate up and down the ice while taking aim at clusters of targets set up along the boards. The smaller the target, the more points it's worth, with chances to earn 1, 2, or 3 points with each pass. After firing 5 passes as they travel from crease to crease, 6 more pucks will be waiting, 3 in each end. The player whose passes earn the most points takes our top spot.
So this is the most popular event of the evening. The Passing Challenge returns after a 4-year absence. There's David Pastrnak. He's not in this competition. I'm talking to William Nylander, who is in this competition. And as you can see, Nathan MacKinnon now with 5 points at plus 750 on our ESPN bet odds. A couple guys from Nova Scotia. They'll be teammates, Mess, in the All-Star game tomorrow.
Yep, not a bad duo right there.
Crosby was McKinnon's first draft pick last night in the Players Draft.
I grew up watching Sidney Crosby and emulated all of his off-ice work ethic and brought that to the rink each and every day, and one of the hardest working players in the game, as we know, and the results are because of it. His results are because of it.
So righties will go first in the NHL All-Star Passing Challenge, attempting 11 passes, all on the forehand, a possible 33 points. So Nathan MacKinnon banks 5. After we eliminate 2, all these points still matter all the way through the end of the night. So every competition, every rep matters. We don't erase and start over at any point. And MacKinnon's probably, he's still a little confused. That probably happened, right, in the skills competition. Do I have this right?
You want to make sure you have it right. There's a lot at stake here. You don't want to be out there going through the wrong drill or the wrong target. So they're really explaining to him now, so we make sure he's fully aware of what he's supposed to be doing. And this is a highly skilled event right here for every one of these players.
Nathan MacKinnon have a monster year passing the puck this year. He's got 53 assists, and here he goes. Passing on the move, another 2-pointer there.
2.
Nothing on that one. He's got to get, he wasn't sure what to do there. Now he's to pass all the way across the ice. Misses again, so here we go. Gotta hurry up now, clock is winding down. He's not gonna get, I think, he's gotta go rapid fire here. He's gonna get the buzzer. Boom.
I don't think that last one's gonna count. He didn't have it on a stick. Controversy.
So for now, 13 points for Nathan MacKinnon. Again, a possible 33.
What? He was at a little bit of a disadvantage going first there because he didn't look like he knew exactly what was supposed to be going on. Looked a little unsure of the sequence.
So again, William Nylander also, what do I go first? I'm sure the NHL sent these guys an email with what to do and a video example.
You think they opened it?
My guess they didn't open it.
You got to put it on the bottom of the barrel.
So William Nylander goes. He was in the fastest skater competition. He accumulated 1 point for that. Austin Matthews is the only guy who hasn't got a point yet. Of course, it's early.
There's one.
It's a 2-point from Nylander. He's flying. There's another 2. So you can see he realized after the buzzer went off, I got to pick up the pace a little bit here, get to my next puck.
There we go.
Solid contact.
He looks a little more sure what he's up to now.
Now he's to go all the way over with these. This probably will be the difference. The guy who gets 3 in a row here on the long one. Now he's going to get on his horse to beat the clock, and he will.
He's got lots of time.
He can take his time. Obviously, the smaller the target, the more points. So Nylander finishing with 16 points. That edges MacKinnon by 3. He's the current leader. As you can see, 9 more guys to go. So you're right. McKinnon was kind of the guinea pig, wasn't he, going first?
I think so.
I don't think no one knew really what to do.
I think the players have a much better understanding of the pace they need to do it with now to get all the shots or all the passes in, and I think they know exactly the route that they have to take. So
Cale Makar.
It's a big advantage.
Makar up next.
And I think these players are better when they do it at game speed. They're used to doing it at game speed instead of kind of taking a little bit of a laissez-faire attempt at it. The quicker they play, that's what their more natural instinct is.
Carr lost control there, gets it back.
That.
He went for the big target there and missed it.
There, we got that one.
Got that one.
Got that one.
He's won a Rookie of the Year, a Norris, a Smythe, a Stanley Cup, a Hobie Baker. Man, what a start. Cale Makar is going. He's going for the big one. Oh,
tremendous hockey player.
14 points. Needs to beat Nylander. 16. Nice one. Nice one. We got a new leader.
Oh,
3
in a row.
That's big.
Well done.
All the way up to 23 points. Nylander with the hockey clap. Cale Makar is our new leader. That was impressive down the stretch.
Did he get points for that? That looked like it just grazed the edge.
Yeah. I know, I'm looking, where's it, Gordon?
Matthew Barzal's up next. This guy loves to pass. Certainly he'll be one of the favorites in this competition.
I like Leon Draisaitl in this competition as well. One of the best passers now in the National Hockey League.
So here comes Barzal.
Oh, missed that.
Swing and a miss on pass number 1. Slower pace here. He went for the big one and nailed it.
And I think he went outside. Does he have to stay inside the...
Goes. So now 3 long passes. Only at 9 points. He's got to get some big numbers here. Misses that one.
I don't want to be a stickler on the rules, Gucci, but is he going outside the middle lane there that he's supposed to stay in?
There's a little, he made the pass a little shorter.
That little orange strip down the middle of the ice, I think he was venturing out of that.
He needs big numbers here. He misses it. Yes. Last one. Got it. So not bad. 21 points. In second place, 2 behind Makar. Boris Barzal got 4 in the fastest skater.
Oh, wait. You're getting a little close to the target still.
Trying to get a GPS for this competition, Mess. We need to.
That's
old school directions.
Now they brought the paper.
Take a right at the second light. Find the Denny's. Make the legal U-turn.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't think they did enough preparation before this one. This seems to be a little confusing for the players, but they've had enough opportunity now to watch what needs to be done. I think we can put the paper away now, Booch.
I think so. So JT Miller, disappointing one-timer competition, a half a point. He's our first lefty to go.
Starting at the other end, obviously, for the lefties.
We mentioned righties go first. The rest will be left-handed. They'll start at the other end because they don't want to move the targets. Just keep in the same spot. Nice, solid 2-point start for Miller. Misses that one. Misses that one. Picks up the puck at the blue line. Good one there.
I have to say, you got to take into account the nerves for these guys that are, not used to being in these skills competition at this level, and seems to be a little nervous to me.
Yeah, he's going for the small target. Missed all 3. Only at 5 points here with.
There's a little pressure down there, you wouldn't think about it, but I remember doing the accuracy shooting there, going out, and I could feel my legs a little bit, a little tremble, a little nervous.
Even Mark Messier?
Absolutely.
So JT Miller, voted in by the fans, 7 points.
I think JT was just a little nervous. You could tell, a little hesitant.
Up next, Nikita Kucherov. We talked about his monster season, even better than his MVP season. An absolute future Hall of Famer. What a career he's building. John Cooper raves about his commitment. So last year, his season ends, and they lose to the Maple Leafs. Took about a week off. Rented a rink in Tampa and was on the ice every day.
Yeah.
Practicing.
And it's showing this year. He's really kind of got a good opportunity to rest because it didn't go deep into the playoffs. But for me, one of the
I'm not sensing a lot of intensity here, Mess.
not quite enough intensity whatsoever here. But I love the way he plays the game.
He might have got into Tom Wilson's cooler. 4 points for Kucherov. This is not a good look, quite frankly, and the fans are booing him. And that's what happens when you don't try your best and you're in a hockey city like Toronto. They're going to let you know.
Yeah, that fan's not too pleased with it.
Not a great look for Nikita Kucherov there. He's just a 5-point effort. Not sure what was going through that mind. Wasn't really into it from the start.
Well, that's his first event. That kind of takes him out of the running for the $1 million, I would have to think.
Yeah, you can't afford a zilch, right? And
no.
Now Quinn Hughes.
You can't go through an event and not get any points in order to expect to win this.
It's amazing how this young fella, Mess, continues to just improve on his game. He's a legit NHL superstar, legit Norris Trophy candidate, captain of the Vancouver Canucks.
Well, he got thrust into a leadership role as captain of the Vancouver Canucks and has not batted an eye. His play has not diminished because of it. The weight of the captaincy has not hurt him. He's played unbelievable. In fact, he's probably playing some of the best hockey of his career. And sometimes, you know, the pressure of being a captain, trying to do too much there can weigh on a player, but it hasn't affected him one bit.
Nobody loves hockey like the Hughes brothers, man. Mom and Dad are here for the weekend.
Skate like the Hughes brothers.
But you're right. You get one son go to the NHL, 2, 3, and they're all superstars?
And they're all superstars. They're all amazing skaters there. Would it be unbelievable, all 3 of them on the Team Canada?
Unreal.
Right?
Team USA.
Team
Sorry,
USA.
Mess.
Yeah,
watch your mouth.
Is it Team USA? Would that be amazing or what?
They'll all be there. I mean, they're that good. And Quinnen going to try to finish up strong with a 2. Can't quite get it, so he's at 15. Connor McDavid on deck.
U.S. wouldn't borrow the Hughes brothers to Canada for that
trade. We'll trade you 2 Hughes brothers for McDavid. So Connor McDavid, who won the fastest skater competition with 5 points, did not take part in the one-timer.
I expect him to do very well in this competition right here.
23 points is the number to beat Cale Makar. There are live standings. He'll start off with a solid 2. Want to get some early, see if he goes for 2 here. Oh, he went for little one and he got it. Up to 5 points. See where he goes here. Goes little again. Didn't get it. Man.
Got that one.
Yes, he did.
Missed that.
He's going big. See if he goes big across the ice. No. No, he missed the middle one. Now he gets the middle one. So here comes McDavid. He'll arrive in time to get all 3 of these off. He's only got 10. Better hit the big numbers. Misses it. Missed the 2. Oh Connor McDavid only 10.
I did not see that coming, Bucci.
No. Good news for Nathan McKinnon. He didn't want to get McDavid out too far in front of him.
Started out so good.
Started off so good, you hear him say, but it did not end well. Emily Kaplan with Brady Tkachuk, the All-Star.
Yeah, and Brady, you got 2 friends here. We got Kessler, whose grandpa was your dad's equipment manager, and Maverick, whose dad is Rick Tocchet, the coach of the Canucks. So tell me about these kids. Why are you enjoying it with them?
Yeah, well, we know, we got a history in Kessler and the Wilson family. Shelly, Stan's wife, was my babysitter growing up, and of course Mav with Talk and of course my dad playing together. So it's a lot of great memories and kind of go back to memory lane.
You keep watching Big Walter Crossmoss. How do you think he's enjoying this?
Oh, he's loving it. He's having a great time, and we had a great time last night, be able to share this together, and of course tonight and tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks, Brady. Fellas?
Yeah, we talk about the Hughes as one of those great American hockey families. Put like a Chuck's right there. Keith should be in the Hall of Fame. Most career goals by a guy who isn't in the Hall of Fame. Matthew and Brady, full-fledged superstars themselves. Elias Pettersson now, 9 points. See what he does across the ice. He goes for the big boy. Now he'll go middle to get some points. So he opts to go 2 of the middle ones. Mess. Make sure I keep accumulating. He's up to 16.
Yeah, you just got to get points. You can't get a puck here, especially at this point of the competition or the event there, and not get any points. Oh, that was a good shot there.
You better hurry.
Very
nice.
good. Very good.
Stumble. Fumble.
And oh, nice.
goes. We have a new leader. You got to finish strong in this competition.
You got to finish strong. Those last 6 shots are key.
That was impressive from Pettersson. What a year he's having in Vancouver.
He paid handsomely for it.
Went for the little guy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, there's something on the ice there. You took a little stumble there.
Ice is slippery.
A little sniper.
Ice is slippery, and the 25-year-old Swede. 27 goals this year after 39 last year.
That little stumble is going to hurt McDavid in the overall now, I think.
Could, we'll see. So Austin Matthews failed to get a point in the one-timer competition. Now he'll try the passing challenge to accumulate some points. He's got some room. His teammate William Nylander at 16, then the big boys, 3 of them over 20, Barzal, Makar, and Pettersson. Here comes Matthews. See where he starts. He goes for the big boy and gets it. That's a 3-pointer. The big target's 1, the medium 2, the little 3, and he's 2 for 2 with the 3-pointer.
When I watch him play, it looks like he was born with a puck on his stick. He looks so comfortable out there, and it's just.
Oh, 4 for 4 with the little target. Already up to 12. Missed that one.
Missed that one.
Now the long pass across. See if he trying to get some 2s here.
He's gonna have to hurry a little bit here. Oh, that hurt.
Get the 2. I thought he might go 2 2s there.
He's got to hurry a little bit.
He's up to 14. Should get all 3 off. See if he can at least pass his teammate. There's a 2. He's up to 16. Bam. So he jumps all the way up to 19. He's able to pass Hughes and McKinnon and Nylander. So he's guaranteed points with only 1 passer remaining. Pettersson, Makar, Barzal, and Matthews, the current top 4. As you see right there, 5 points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, and 1 for fifth.
I think Leon Draisaitl, for me, is one of the best passers in the National Hockey League. It's hard to say if as a great goal scorer he is, but
absolutely,
his passing is backhand, forehand, elevated, anywhere he can put the puck anywhere he wants. See how he does here.
We're going to review Elias Pettersson's last shot. We're not sure, so we'll have to hold off the standings. Nothing on that first one from Draisaitl. Misses the 3 there. Hits that 3-pointer. Nothing there. Got that one.
Now he's got to get hot.
He's got to get hot. Bam, 3-pointer.
Oh boy. Not going to do it.
No. Certainly looking good for Pettersson or Makar. Like I said, they're reviewing Pettersson. Bam, there's a 3. Just missed that one, just missed that one. So disappointing 12 for Leon Draisaitl.
Yeah, he was definitely disappointed with that. You can see it look in his face there. He was looking for better results.
Oh yeah, well just think McDavid and Draisaitl combined for 22.
Who would have ever thought?
That would have been 3rd place if you combine the 2 of them.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure this is official to make sure Elias Pettersson is your 5-point winner. So currently Matthew Barzal is tied at the top of the standings with 7. He's with Kevin Weeks.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that there, Bucci. Up top in Mess, here with Matthew Barzal, the young, dazzling New York Islander. Take us through the strategy. How was it?
It was fun. I missed my first one. Got a little nervous. I was like, oh, God. So I turned it up, and it came out with a decent run.
This looks tougher than it actually people might give it credit for.
Oh, people don't understand. Like, we could hit the 1 all day, but, I mean, that 3 is, like, it's pretty small target, shooting cross ice, so... yeah, I mean, I'd love to see the average folk get out here and try it.
Mess made the point that this is even harder because you're not doing it necessarily at game speed, especially you. You're always playing with the afterburners on, so.
Well, I think actually if the targets were moving, it might be a little easier because guys are in motion, during a game, so it's actually a little tougher when it's standing still like that and we're moving, so it's kind of like a weird deception thing, so I liked it, to be honest with you. It was fun.
Sweet. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Back up to you, Bucci.
All right, 6 primary events, so we're halfway through. 3 competitions remain. They're still trying to find out if Elias Pettersson beat the clock on his last shot.
Oh.
NHL All-Star Weekend begins.
First player chosen, Kucherov.
We're going to have to go with Sidney Crosby.
I think you do.
We got David Pastrnak.
Oh, yeah.
Get over here.
That's a lot of Toronto.
We didn't want to make him sweat too much. We had to get him on our team.
When it comes to picking hockey teams, don't ask the actor.
I thought I was in Blades of Glory for most of the time that I was out there. Then I realized, holy, I'm at the NHL All-Star Game.
All right, so Elias Pettersson looks like he's going to get the full 5. You're supposed to have the puck on your stick before it hits 0. You're allowed to finish the play, Mess, but did he touch this last puck before the clock ran out?
I believe he did, but this little trip, this little hiccup right there almost cost him. But I think he did get the puck on his stick by the time the clock turned to 0. So, Bucci, we're not going to be sticklers for the clock. That are we or not?
There's $1 million on the line, Mess.
$1 million.
Hardest shot competition is next. You see the current standings, 7 points apiece for Pettersson and Barzal. The rules for hardest shot.
Slapshot. Not just one of the best hockey movies of all time, but the centerpiece of our next competition, the NHL Hardest Shot. Our All-Stars get 2 chances to fire the puck, placed 30 feet from the goal line, as hard as they can. They can skate in from the nearest blue line to gain momentum, and the shot must be on goal to be calculated. If a stick breaks or radar malfunctions, another attempt will be awarded. The hardest shot of the night earns the most points.
So simple.
Pretty simple.
Did you ever do the hardest shot?
Oh, are you kidding? I couldn't have broken a pane of glass with my shot. First of all, I never took a slap shot
with
hardly.
that wooden Northland
Right,
stick? What was your brand of stick with a wooden stick back in the day?
Louisville.
You were a Louisville guy.
Well, I first started with Sherwood, but then I used Louisville forever.
Nice.
Sherwood's are the old Featherlight. They broke like kindling, though. That was the problem. Then you used to get penalties because they would break there. I couldn't believe the referees were giving me a penalty for cross-checking. My stick would break. What?
All right, so hardest shot, as you can see here, we have 8 participants. Elias Pettersson's a big favorite here, Mess.
Big favorite.
Defending champion, the only player in the competition tonight who's won before. And he's really one of the fewer guys in the league who still uses the slap shot a lot. It's kind of a dying shot in the league.
And you wouldn't think that he could shoot the puck as hard because he doesn't look all that bulky, but he obviously has got tremendous power and his timing. It's all about the timing, right, in this event.
Yeah.
A lot of the power comes from your legs.
Of course, we no longer use a gun. We use the, obviously, the tracking the puck now.
Exactly.
So here's Austin Matthews. And again, he's not really a slap shot guy per se as well.
Well, he shoots it pretty good off the one-timer on a slap shot.
But the hardest shot we've seen from him all season is 91.43. Yeah. And again, well behind some of the big guns. I think the average fan would probably be surprised by that. He uses angles and he pulls the puck in.
And positioning.
Accuracy, positioning.
And positioning. And knowing that goalie awareness when you're at the galley. There he goes again. 96. He got behind that one.
Well above his game average.
That's very good.
Again, top speed for him all year in a game is 91.43. He goes all the way up to 9.622.
Which you don't forget there, this is a lot stick related. A lot of these guys don't have really stiff sticks. They use a lot of whip in their sticks so they can get it off quicker without as much power. But in this competition, you could get your manufacturers like Bauer to give you a little stiffer stick to get more on this.
We should get PK and Weeksy down there asking if these guys change their flex. Now, Makar can bring it.
Oh, boy.
He's not very far behind Pettersson for top speed and highest average.
That's going to be hard to beat.
17 shots this year during games with at least 90 miles per hour. That's the most of anybody. Being a defenseman, he's going to have more slap shot opportunities.
Every time I see him, he looks like he's getting bigger and stronger. Oh, yeah.
So 102, 5-6, a nice lead as Matthews falls to second. David Pastrnak.
Right there.
Again, more of a skilled shooter like Austin Matthews. How much power can he
generate?
I'm
saying, when I talk about goalie awareness, it's about when the puck's coming to you, you see where the goalie's moving from, and you're shooting it back against the grain or into corners, and sometimes it's not how hard you shoot, it's about where you're shooting.
Again, we have to start talking about the cut line as the competitions go on. This Pasta, 93.28. Again, not quite the same power of the Pettersson and Makar.
But that's what I'm saying. He could have just as much power, but the shaft and the stick is a different release point, so that has a big factor in this competition.
I would be curious if any of these guys try to stiff reflex for this. Yeah, that was, you could tell he got that one more purely, and it was 95.27.
It'd be like going in a long drive contest. Instead of using your regular size shaft or length shaft there, you get another 3 or 4 inches on it there. As long as you can square it up, it's going to give you a lot more momentum on the swing.
So Makar holds on to his lead comfortably. You see live standings. If he could take this competition, he'd be up to 11. Again, you want to make sure you make the cut, but also accumulation of these points to get that $1 million prize. Miller's got a bomb.
Oh, Miller's a big, strong kid. I'll tell you, 102. That's.
He's 1/1800th of a second behind. See if he can top that and get in front of Cale Makar. We'll have one more chance to do it. Miller. Oh, didn't get that one. But a good effort from JT Miller, currently in second to Cale Makar. As Elias Pettersson, we mentioned this is the clear favorite. Highest top shot speed of anybody in the group during games this season. Defending champion. See if he can top 102.56. You think he can reach 103, Mess? He did last time as defending champ, 103.2.
We'll see.
You know it's in him.
Yeah, I know. We've seen him do it before, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Bam! No, didn't get that one. One more shot.
It's interesting in this harder shot. You got to hit the ice behind the puck in order to load that shaft.
Okay.
And if you miss that and don't time it properly, you're not going to get the velocity as we saw there. He did 98 is not what he normally would shoot this puck at.
This one will be better. That was his first shot in this competition under 100 in his young career. Bam! Nah, he didn't get that either. You could tell. Just, you know, sometimes you shank him, right, Mess?
Time.
For him, that's a shank.
For you and I, we shank him a little more than us.
He is currently in third with 3 shooters to go. All right, our current leader, Cale Makar.
Yeah, he knew right away. He didn't time it up.
Is your winner. So just 5 were in this competition. Cale Makar takes the overall lead, PK Subban.
Yeah, guys, Cale Makar here. Cale, are you surprised, or did you expect to win this event?
I didn't expect to win it. Some of the boys told me I should go in it, so figured I'd never take a run and start a puck before, so I might as well try it.
Rumor has it that you changed the flex on your stick. Were you doing any fixing with the stick before the event?
Nothing before the event. I got a pretty stiff stick, so I think that gives me a little advantage. So.
Okay. And last question. You're such a great skater. You do it all. Like, how are you so good? Everybody wants to know, how are you such a great hockey player this early in your career?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I'm not good enough to beat McDavid today, though, so yeah, I don't know about that. We'll take that win and we'll move on.
Well, not too many are. Good job. Cale Makar, hardest shot in the world right now.
Yeah, he can bring it. He should have been confident going into that competition. The NHL tracking info data has showed us that. So Makar is your winner. Miller, Pettersson, Matthews, and Pastrnak. And there are the live standings. Makar has a 1-point lead over Pettersson as we prepare for competition number 5 of 6 in round 1. So a cut line is coming. 2 fellas are going to go home with 2 competitions left.
Canada Fact, eh? With Will Arnett. Maple Leaf Gardens, home of 11-time Stanley Cup champions and the first NHL All-Star Game, is now a grocery store. Center Ice is on aisle 25 by the tuna. The only Leafs here are iceberg and kale. Whap, whap.
Irv, there's a cleanup in aisle 25 as we welcome you back to Toronto, the All-Star Skills Competition. Here's your updated standings. Look, it wouldn't be a shock if any of these guys finished up top. A little surprised about Nikita Kucherov at the bottom there, but right now, Makar, Pettersson, Barzal have the top 3 spots locked up. And we got lots more coming straight ahead. We are through 4 events and still have 4 events to go. We got the stick handling. Then we got the Cheetos accuracy shooting. Can a brother get a goalie? Yes. And the players should be able to choose the goaltender they want to go one-on-one with. That'll be fun, and we'll finish up with the Pepsi obstacle course. 2 more events, then 4 players will get cut, and we'll move on winner take all for $1 million big ones. Here's Ray Ferraro. I'm Steve Levy. So my takeaway is if you're an alien and you just landed down here on the planet, you say, that Connor McDavid is a terrible passer. Okay?
Yeah,
that passing challenge was complicated and very difficult, I thought.
Well, I've been in the skills thing. I've done the puck handling one, and you got to follow along.
Yeah.
It makes it so hard. And I thought it was pretty interesting. Some guys passed it really slow. That didn't seem to work. Some guys passed it really hard. That sort of kind of worked. But the passing one for me was the most fun. I really liked that.
Barzal made an interesting point. He said you're used to passing to a moving target.
Yeah.
That a stationary target, and it's really small, right? Yeah, like the targets. And that was the other takeaway. Yeah. It looks harder than it actually is because you're watching at home. My buddies are texting me, how come they can't hit
miss it?
Right.
I'm telling you, that 3-point target is tiny because it's not. You're moving at a certain pace, the target's getting smaller as you move. It's hard, man.
Time now for stick handling. This won't be easy. Here are the rules.
The shortest distance between 2 points is typically a straight line, but tonight, our All-Stars will show off their silky stick work as they zig and zag in the Upper Deck NHL stick handling competition. Each player will take a turn down the ice, controlling the puck around objects in their way while going forwards and backwards. As they approach the goal, they'll have to show off some toe drag swag, firing a puck on net to stop the clock. Fastest time takes home the most points.
John Butchergoss, Mark Messier back with you. 9 players will participate in the stick handling competition. So there is a backward skating aspect to this mess, and we just have the one defenseman. You got to think that's got to be an advantage for Quinn Hughes.
No doubt it's an advantage for Quinn Hughes, but all these guys are going to be able to handle that, not a problem. But obviously Quinn Hughes is practicing and doing that much more than the forwards during the game. Obviously practicing it much more, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's a dynamic skater, hockey player. And these guys have done this drill many, many times in their career.
Now taking that wide trip through the lighted targets. Now here he goes. This is where his backward skating maybe can help him. You have to keep control of the puck. You can't toss it around the target. Here it is.
Beautiful transition.
You have to finish with the puck in the net. Oh, yeah. All right.
Excellent.
We just don't know for sure until we see players go what's a good score.
Yeah, but he didn't lose the puck, which is he was clean through it. Yep.
So Quinn Hughes, just over 29 seconds. 8 participants to go. Here's the initial.
Yeah, look at the edging.
And this is one of the competitions. This is a good, beautiful little kind of a toe grab maneuver to finish, and you have to finish. Connor McDavid, a lot of his summer work is doing this drill right here. So this could be an advantage for him because this is what he trains on. This is one of his suggestions to the NHL when the two sides got together to try to make this skills competition a little better for the fans, create some drama, some nervousness maybe for the players because they're playing for $1 million. No one does this better than Connor McDavid.
Look at the speed he does it with.
Now he's going to wheel quickly. Whoa, little stumble on the edge there.
You can see the transition is not quite as smooth as a defenseman.
Right.
But still not too bad.
That's why I thought Cale Makar would do this one as well. Now he'll try to. He's going to beat Hughes.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable. The acceleration is just insane.
He is clearly taking this seriously.
Oh,
like he does everything.
He wants to win this more than anybody out there, I believe.
There's a little stumble on the left skate there. And then just make sure you get the job done there and finish. So now he'll wait. Elias Pettersson. He's currently in second place overall with 10 points. So he's certainly among those a favorite to win it. As each competition comes, gets harder and harder. Now points will be doubled later, so you can come from behind if a leader stumbles and you win an event. There comes Pettersson. Wants to be clean initially, and then here we come down runway number 5. Yeah, that beautiful long reach can help. Now you got to show some acceleration, Mess.
And he does get to the turn
that's
nicely.
Smooth.
Very good.
Oh! And
that hurt.
Pretty much do it for him.
That hurt.
Will re-engage the target.
Oh, he's got to be disappointed.
He would have had an outstanding
chance at it, too.
He still wants to finish strong because you never know. He could finish 5th and get a point. And 1 point could be the difference for $1 million.
I do not believe he'll get any points out of this, which is going to really hurt his chances. But who knows, as you say.
Yeah, just barely over Hughes. But yeah, he was cooking good. That's too bad.
Yeah. You see it just gave right out on it.
Yep. Lost the edge, side of the boot.
Oh, he's got to be disappointed.
All right, here's our boy Nikita. Let's see. Let's focus on the intensity.
Come on, Coach. Let's go, buddy.
Let's go. 25.755, the time to beat. Okay, clean through there. Here we go. Now we got a sprint here, Nikita. This is He's got to finish where he left off. There we go. Not quite the McDavid intensity. He's hearing it from the fans again. This is what the NHL wanted to avoid when they offered $1 million to the winner. You know, Nikita makes 9.5 a year. And there's a nice little wave to the crowd. Clearly not his jam. I don't think McDavid's real happy about it either. So Connor McDavid remains the leader. Teammate Leon Draisaitl will be next.
I don't know if Draisaitl's blade's going to fit between the pucks here on this.
He's got some big boots and a big boat oar. Look at that thing.
Yeah, he's definitely got the biggest blade in the league.
Accuracy shooting will be the 6th and final competition of round 1. Then 4 players will be let go to become spectators or to join Tom Wilson. See how the big Leon can backwards skate. Well, he had a couple strides. Looked like he might have, I don't know if he really, let's see, that was better. Not going to catch McDavid. Again, he puts it in.
But clearly, Hughes got through the backward skating. Seemed to be much clearer and cleaner than the forwards, no doubt about it.
Second place for Leon Draisaitl behind his teammate, just in front of Quinn Hughes, who remains in 3rd.
You can just see the speed that McDavid plays with it, and not only the speed that he plays with, but under control with the skill. That's a good transition there. He kept his feet moving. That's what you need to do. You got to keep the speed up. And the way to do that is to keep your feet moving.
All right, Nate Dogg, this guy certainly is going to give it his all. He can fly, does everything fast.
Super competitive, plays with a lot of power, very quick hands.
Nice, clean. Pretty good through here. Pretty good through here. Now see him.
Yeah, he quieted his hands down there. He's a real choppy stick handler.
Just can't afford. Ooh, almost lost the puck on the gate. He's going. The fans can sense it. Oh, little stumble there. Just saves it. Oh, sideways skating. There he comes. He's got a chance to catch McDavid.
No.
Going to be close. No.
No.
Didn't quite get it fully clean throughout the competition. But he does.
As quick as he
top
is.
Draisaitl.
So yeah, he's in 2nd place, and he's positioning himself well. But
absolutely came in with 5 points.
But as quick as much power that McKinnon plays with, and as much skill as he has, you can see the difference of McDavid, the way that he can get through the pucks there with speed, accelerate into the backwards and forward skating, and then finish it off on the acceleration there. 2 seconds in this, it's a lot of feet.
Absolutely.
If you're judging it by feet, not seconds.
Right. David Pastrnak. Of course, these Toronto fans don't like Boston Bruins. Yeah, they're going to boo him. The PA announcer said, let him hear it. Yeah, okay.
That's Boston.
Boston pretty clean. Let's see how he does here transitioning. Pretty smooth there. Around gate 1. Whoa, Papa wheelie. There we go.
This has proven to be a little more difficult, this backward skating from the forwards than we anticipated.
Boston's not going to catch McDavid. Oh,
no, don't do that. Pasta, no.
Pasternak came in with 4.5. He still beat Kucherov, believe it or not.
I'm not sure if I was doing this competition, I'd be that nonchalant on anything for $1 million.
Right.
Right?
Because Pasta certainly was in a position. Oh, it just fell off his stick, and he knew he had to go get it. One of the best faces in the NHL. Great interview with Steve Levy and Ray Ferraro on SportsCenter before we went on the air. Kel McCarr said if he wins the $1 million, he'll give all his defensemen $100,000 each. They asked Pasta, would he give Brad Marchand any money? He said, not a penny. That was earlier on SportsCenter. Great player and a great interview. All right, Matthew Barzal should be good in this competition. He can stick handle and he can skate.
Yeah, tremendous skater.
Little problem through the first line of lights. This is smooth.
Very good transition.
There we go. Pretty good time. This is going to be right around the top 3, I think. If he can,
Still can't quite.
All right, so he's second now. He beats McKinnon. It's Connor McDavid hanging on with one player left. William Nylander. Good effort by Barzal, though. Another 4 points could be coming his way. He has 7 now.
Look, Williams got great hands. I just don't see him being able to beat that 25.
So there's our live scoring mess. Currently, Barzal is tied for the lead with Makar. McDavid tied with Pettersson with 10. So William Nylander could affect these standings if he can get in the top 5. He should. He can stick handle with the best of them. Oh! So there's your answer.
Well, that hurt. And I don't think he finished those pucks either.
I'm not sure if he did either.
He knew he had to do it all. Knew he had to go full speed ahead, but just couldn't quite keep it under control.
So McDavid will be fine at 1. Barzal's going to be fine at 2. Here he comes. Pretty good finish. Really, the late stumble is going to cost him a second or 2. In the end, 27.2, and somehow finished 3rd.
Have to go back and video replay on those pucks down here to begin with, but that's the thing about McDavid. I keep getting back to it. The thing about McDavid there, everybody's trying to hustle up and do this as fast as they can, but he's able to do it under control.
Nylander did pour it on late, and then he really got down the ice quickly. PK Subban is with David Pastrnak. He's on the cut line, PK. Is he nervous?
I'm here with one of the best dressed guys in the NHL, Pasta. Listen, you're in 7th place right now. You know how this thing is. Top 8, move on. You know, what's your game plan to get some more points? You're right on the brink of being eliminated. And tell us, walk us through what happened when you missed that open net. You don't miss too many of those.
It was just a tap-in, you know. I have a tough time with tap-ins. Not used to those, you know.
Well, I like to work for my goals, too. I understand.
As soon as the goal is there, no. Well, I don't know, honestly, just took a shot at it, missed it, went to get my own rebound and got it in.
Sometimes it's just too good to be true.
Yeah, that's right.
You guys heard it from Pasta. He's got to get things going. I think he will.
I don't know.
The only accuracy shooting remains. Connor McDavid wins the stick handling. NHL All-Star Skills, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. The goalies will be part of one competition tonight, and they can win themselves $100,000 as they help all these other players win $1 million. Kevin Weeks with the Tenders.
All right, Booch, thanks so much. I'm actually getting an invite. Booch, you're always talking about college hockey. So I got a college hockey stud here from University of Maine, Black Bear, and also Boston Bruins. So keep up with the Bear theme. What does it mean to be an All-Star?
It's pretty special. And I think, you just hearing you talk about college in Alaska, it's an honor to represent those places I've been. I definitely wouldn't be here without them, and really excited to be a part of this group. And looking left and right, we see it's pretty surreal seeing the names and incredible talent in this locker room. So pretty excited about it.
Well, you've earned the right. You got some new pillows, huh?
Yeah. First time had the All-Star pillows, so I'm excited to use them. Hopefully mark them up a little bit.
Attaboy. If not, just use the gloves, like I told you off camera. Best of luck.
Thanks so much, Weeksy. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, we're heading over to Cam Talbot now of the LA Kings. He's involved in the conversation. He's got his 2 kids here. We're going to see if we can get Talbot momentarily. And there he is. Talbot, got you live on ESPN here. Congrats.
Thank you.
Let's speak a little bit about your alma mater, if you will, your college hockey.
Alabama Huntsville? You like that one, huh?
I love that one, the original. I love that story. Hey, look, you're from nearby here, about an hour and change. Family and friends, what does it mean to you? Who's here? Who's special? What do you got? Of course, your kids are here, but who else is here?
Yeah, obviously that's the most special part for me right there. They're in the locker room running around having fun with the boys, so that makes me the happiest right there. But mom, dad, stepmom, stepdad, wife, obviously, my brother-in-law from Dallas, a bunch of buddies flew up, drove up from all over the place. Guys came in from Caledonia today. My dad drove them in for lunch and stuff like that. So there's a pretty good crew here for the Talbot clan, so I'm happy to have them all here, and it's just been a great weekend so far.
Love it. Happy for you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Nurse. Former NHL and Toronto Maple Leafs great, Steve Thomas. Two-time Olympic medalist and forward for PWHL Toronto, Blair Turnbull. And Selke Trophy winner and former captain of your Toronto Maple Leafs, Doug Gilmour.
Accuracy shooting, our final competition of the first 6 of the evening. 4 players will go home after this. This is also a timed event. A 4-for-5 could beat a 4-for-4 if the 4-for-4 guy goes a little slow. Nikita Kucherov hit the first 2. He thought he hit that one. Nope. Now we blow the whistle. Here's the stoppage. Only Nikita.
I was just going to say.
I think he wants new targets. What do we do? We're going to start over?
I'm not sure what's going on here, but he didn't like something or hit something and they didn't count it. Or
yeah, I got the feeling that we're going to start again.
He's having quite a night for himself.
The Cheetos accuracy shooting. You got to get the Cheetos logos in there. Come on.
Oh, we got to get the
Lays.
Lays.
Wrote a check.
Get the Lays.
Classic event. Mark Messier won it twice in 1991 and 1996. You went 4-for-4. But again, here you got to go quickly too, because a 4-for-5 can beat a 4-for-4. All these sharpshooters certainly.
I felt better doing things at game speed, to be honest with you. I don't want to shoot the puck hard. I want the passes to come like in game speed. It just felt more natural than trying to.
Cooch is obliterating the targets. Cooch is going to have an early exit tonight as he goes over to talk and get a glove tap from Maple Leaf legend Dougie Gilmour. Sarah Nurse and Blair Turnbull also helping out the passing tonight. So the other end, it's Nurse and Steve Thomas, former Maple Leaf. What a great career Steve Thomas had.
He sure did.
Played for 20 years, scored 421 goals. Former teammate of Ray Ferraro. Played for Chicago, Toronto, the Islanders, the Devils, Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, and finished up with Detroit at the age of 40. He'll be passing to Cale Makar. So Makar is our leader. 1 for 1. 2 for 2. Oh, hit the post. 3 for 4. Miss. Gotta get this one. Oh.
Oh, that's too bad. He did exactly what I would have done myself, to get to the bottom targets, the easier ones. I think he did too, yeah. Yeah, he did. He got
so
it.
You see a little piece of that Cheeto right there. Just a little dust on the fingers. So Makar's time will likely change, but they'll get that official as we continue on. We mentioned 10 players will participate. Here comes Connor McDavid.
Take the lower targets first.
That's the Mark Messier advice.
Yes. They're the easier targets to hit. Get a little rhythm going. Get a little confidence, Bucci.
All right.
You know? It's like making that first six footer, right? Like,
don't practice those long putts for a round. Just go with the 2-footers. Hear that sound. Connor McDavid led the league in goals last year with 64. Got 20 this year, not quite scoring at the same clip. Quinn Hughes warming up at the other end on deck, just taking passes. So now Makar's time is 19.069. With this many accurate shooters, you wonder Cale Makar's point total might freeze there at 15. The guys under the cut have to really pour it on. McDavid wants to continue getting points. He wants the overall championship. 1 for 1. 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Can he do it? Yes!
Oh, tremendous. Oh, and quick. And you see the way he shot it with some velocity?
9.158, the new leader. All right, Mess. You said go low first. He actually went in order.
He did. He went around the clock.
Yeah, went around the world. Boom.
Really like the way he attacked the target. So
remember, he already has 2 firsts tonight. That's one of the tiebreakers later, is how many firsts you get if you're tied with the guy in total points. So he talks to Cale Makar there, live scoring. If this holds for McDavid, he would be our new leader. Quinn Hughes now. Defensemen have won this in the past. Thomas Caberlet,
Ray Bourque,
Jacob Slavin, and of course, yes, Ray Bourque.
Nobody did it better than Ray Bourque
in this competition. Bourque won 7 times. Here comes Hughes. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a miss.
There we go. Excellent. Bourque won 7 times?
7-time winner.
Wow. Good for him.
Let me hop for a second.
We got a whopping $5,000 for those.
Is that what it was?
Whopping
got
$5,000.
$5,000.
$5,000 to win an event.
$1 million tonight, Mess.
Back then, it paid for the weekend.
Again, 4 guys will be eliminated after this event. We'll be down to 8 players competing for $1 million. Here comes JT Miller. We mentioned how accurate of a shooter he is in actual NHL games. Can he get himself a big point total? He's right around the cut line. He'll need a 4 for 4 here. Or maybe a 4 for 5 could be enough. Okay, he's got a chance. Needs these last 2. Post.
There he goes.
Pretty good speed there.
Yeah, really good. Yep.
13.587. As he'll take a couple fist bumps from Blair Turnbull, Dougie Gilmour. Connor McDavid remains the leader of the accuracy shooting.
You got to let your instincts take over in these boots. A lot of times you see them just kind of throwing it at the target, not doing it like you do it at game speed or game intensity. And if you do it at game speed and game intensity, your instincts take over and you're not thinking so much. Those seem to be the players that actually have the most success when they do it that way.
Pasta needs a big point total. He has 4.5 right on the cut line. He's got hope. He's won this event in 2019. He's the only one participating who's won in the past. Ooh, he misses the first. Surprising. And the second. Crowd loves it.
We'll turn him on.
Pasta's going to go home early, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he just got off to a rough start. Yep.
Missed his first 4 and finished his just.
It makes such a huge difference if you hit that first target. It just relaxes you, gets you in a bit of a rhythm.
Otherwise, the soul just gets sucked out of your body, right?
Exactly.
You can see it from body language.
And you can hear it from the crowd, too, as they go. A little more anxiety.
So Pasta will miss the cut.
Go, baby.
And the prize for $1 million. Here's Nathan McKinnon.
Come on, boys. Looking good.
As the goalies take the ice now, because they can do a little warm-up here because they're in the next competition.
You'll see McKinnon, he only knows 1 speed, so he's going to do this at game speed.
I get it and rip it.
I can guarantee you that.
Taking passes from Gilmour and Blair Turnbull. McKinnon has a 2nd and a 5th so far. 7 points. If he wants the overall title, he needs a good number in this one. Not a good start. Good pace. Okay. So McKinnon, who came in with 7 points, 15.958. He's fourth. McDavid still the only sub 10 by a strong number. It's like Tiger Woods at the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
William Nylander's up now. Willie Stiles again. He's at 5 points. He needs a
He needs a
quick hit.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Put him in a good position if he can get out here clean.
Draisaitl and Matthews are still to come. They also both need a win. Slow start. Oh, stumble. Give me puck. Snaps that one. Boom. Yeah. So slow start, good finish.
Yep.
So he's in a position for third. Good effort by Nylander, who came in with 5 in this competition. He needs those 3 points. 2 to go. Austin Matthews will go last in this accuracy shooting at home as Leon Draisaitl warming up, taking a pass from Doug Gilmour. Certainly a guy you could see rip off for him in a row mess.
Yes. No question.
You got to get that first one. Probably fills you with confidence. I imagine.
Does.
And now you may start to panic a little bit.
Now you're under pressure.
3 and 0 for 4.
Yep.
Now you're just flat out PO'd, right?
Yeah.
I think you got that one. All right.
Now he'll settle down. Maybe not.
Now you just want to go home. It's like when you shoot 51 in the front miss, right? You just want to go home. 9 and dine. This is so cruel. Like, players should be able to just walk off at this point.
Well, I'd like to see him kind of
torturing me.
Yeah. There he goes.
Yeah, fist bump from Leon.
A lot of young boys and girls out there watching these guys. You gotta finish it out.
That's right.
Never quit. No matter what happens, a lot of lessons.
So Austin Matthews remains, Mess. Certainly this would be another guy. So he really needs to beat McKinnon's 15.9 to advance. He needs a point. Or Austin Matthews could go home early.
Well, this is his forte right here. Shooting the puck. Nobody does it better.
So Hughes, 14.8 is his number. Otherwise, we got a tiebreaker. So he needs to get under 14.8 and change. Let's see if he gets that first one and gets some confidence and some here we go. Needs that first one. Got it. Got it. Oh. Still can go 4 for 5, but with a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
Excellent.
He's going to make it. Austin Matthews comes through. Second place. 4 points for him. 5 for McDavid. McDavid wins another competition. The skills competition he helped to reimagine and recreate. He's coming through as Matthews is relieved. Miller third. Nylander fourth.
Yeah, he was locked in there. You could tell he was locked in there.
It's an all-Canadian win there for the top 5. PK Subban with Austin Matthews.
Yes, I am here with the star of the night, star of the weekend, and he is representing for the Six and for the city of Toronto. Austin Matthews, how does it feel to now be the best shooter in the world?
I needed to make up some ground there, so I'm happy I could. I want to keep this thing going.
Well, some ground, you did make up some ground, but how great is it to be able to have that feeling? You know what I mean? Everybody standing ovation. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I feel like I've talked about it a little bit this week, and been fortunate to play in some all-star games, and you know, I always find the hometown guys, I mean, they get so much love and support as they should. So it's been a great week so far, and it's been a great turnout here in Toronto. It's been really special.
It's got to be special too, doing it with your teammates. You got Willie here beside you. What do you think of his performance so far?
He's been great. He's been great. I mean, you know, they don't call him Willie Stiles for nothing, man. He's a treat to be around, and special person, special player.
Well, as a Toronto native, I'm very proud of you and how you've represented the city. Toronto, I know you are. Thanks, guys. Austin Matthews, greatest shooter in the world.
And he's moving on, PK. What a performance. He had to come through, and in the end, Matthews gets it done. Bam. And but 4 guys are going home now. They have missed the cut. 2 events to go. Goalies who will be part of our next competition. You can tell he wanted that.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to move on. So our current standings, you can see David Pastrnak, Leon Draisaitl, Quinn Hughes, and Nikita Kucherov failed to advance. It's a one-on-one. This is where the goalies are involved. They can win $100,000 with the most saves. As many shots as you want. One-on-one event is coming up. Hustle pays off. First 5 pucks worth a point. Shots under the hash mark only. Most saves gets goalies $100,000. If there's a tie, save percentage is the tiebreaker. 2 more players will be eliminated playing for the $1 million after the one-on-one timed event. And then we'll have the obstacle course where points are doubled. And that's where you really can make a move. And now the goalies get to play for some cash.
Well, the goalies come in here in a little tough spot too. They got to get a little chance to get warmed up, which I think they're doing. But they're going to be facing some pretty good shooters right out of the bat. And I'm glad that they decided that there's $100,000 for the goalies to win. Otherwise, they're just out here participating, right?
Yeah, you can't play hockey without a scoreboard, referees, and goalies. They're all important.
Canada Fact with Will Arnett. Nathan Phillips Square, named for the former Toronto mayor, is skated on by millions, including our current mayor, who spends her lunchtime wheeling around the square, dreaming of being Tessa Virtue. Or Ty Domi. Depends on the day, eh?
Welcome back to Toronto. John Butchergross, Mark Messier, Steve Levy, and Ray Ferraro are here. PK Subban, Kevin Weeks, Emily Kaplan. So the goalies will be part of our second to last event. Let's recap. Connor McDavid got things off. He won the fastest skater competition. McDavid has been in 4 competitions so far. He's won 3 and got nothing in 1. Nathan McKinnon is in a position, but he's got to really pick it up in these last 2. He just has 7 points so far. He barely made it over the cut line. Elias Pettersson sits at 10. The passing drill, he looked really good. And the hardest shot, Cale Makar was your winner. He also got a second in the passing challenge. He is tied for second with Matthew Barzal. Again, Mess, we mentioned McDavid. He's won 3 competitions.
He does everything so quick, so much finesse, so controlled. He's just one of those players that just has the ability to focus and execute when it matters most. He's treating this like a game 7. He knows he wants to win, and his performance so far is indicative.
He's got a nice lead for $1 million. All right, the rules for this next event, the one-on-one. Here it is.
Now that we've whittled the field down to 8, it's time to let our all-star goalies have some fun in the Honda one-on-one. The skater that sits in last place will go first, selecting the goalie they want to face. As long as that netminder isn't a teammate, we'll put 60 seconds on the clock and set pucks out in designated areas on the ice. The first 5 are worth 1 point, and the rest are worth 2. Players must carry the puck until they cross the hash marks before firing on net, and they cannot score off a rebound. If a player is carrying the puck when the clock hits 0, we'll let them take that final shot. The highest total takes the top spot and the 5 points. What's in it for the goalies? Stop the most pucks. Take home $100,000.
It's time for the NHL All-Star One-on-One. Let's meet the All-Star goalies participating in this event. From the Florida Panthers, Sergei Bobrovsky. From the Vancouver Canucks, Thatcher Demko. From the Colorado Avalanche, Alexander Georgiev. From the Winnipeg Jets, Connor Hellebuck. From the Dallas Stars, Jake Ottinger. From the New York Rangers, Igor Shesterkin. From the Boston Bruins, Jeremy Swayman. And from the Los Angeles Kings, Cam Talbot. Now, please welcome Sportsnet's David Amber and ESPN's Kevin Weeks.
Down to our final 8 competitors, and of course the goalies are here as well. And we're going in reverse order, and we have William Nylander. You're 8th in the standings, but you can make up a lot of ground. We're going to have you pick your goalie. So who do you like? You've been thinking about it.
I'm just going to go with Cam Talbot. He's standing right in front of me, so I think that's what I'm picking.
You said Cam Talbot? You're staring him down. All right, why Cam Talbot?
Because he was standing right in front of me, so I just felt like that was a good choice.
All right, the local boy, Cam Talbot's ready to take the net against William Nylander. Good luck.
So William Nylander tied with Nathan MacKinnon just over the cut line with 7 points. He'll need a big event. A timed event, as many shots as you want. Hustle pays off. If the puck is on the player stick before the clock hits 0, the play is allowed to be finished. 2 more guys get cut after this event. And in the end, the goalies who are helping out this competition, the one who makes the most saves wins $100,000. Does not count against the salary cap miss. Nylander, again, hustle pays off. First 5 pucks are worth a point. Shots under the hash marks only. Cantel did get that one. 2 more pucks for Nylander. He's moving well. Big save by Talbot. He's going to have a new coach when he goes back to work. Beautiful finish there by Nylander. Got 3 points so far. These pucks are worth 2 points. And you got to go all the way back to the blue line to pick them up. As many shots as you want. 30 seconds left. Oh, man, Talbot looks good.
I can see where fatigue is going to come into a little bit of play here.
Absolutely.
This is
Another save by Talbot. It's tough to score against these NHL goalies.
Whatever through the legs there, yep. Beautiful shot.
911 save percentage for Talbot. Now Nylander can finish this as the clock runs out. In honor of Peter Forsberg, he ends with the postage stamp Olympic goal. And he is gassed.
Yeah.
That's a good drill.
That's a good drill. We're going to incorporate that into the practice session.
Mites, squirts, peewees, everyone. Good for cardio, good for skating. There's the first one, Mess.
Yeah.
Just at the
skates. He got a couple through the legs. Saw a little opening there. Yeah, straight through the legs. That was a good shot there. Oh, look at this.
The final move. The first of 8 one-on-one shootout skaters.
I'm here at ice level with Nate the Great, Nate MacKinnon. Nate, I'm not sure who you're looking for here, but I got a sense it's Sergei Bobrovsky. You good with that?
Yeah, he's one of the best ever, so I'll try my luck here, see what I can do.
All right, Sergei Bobrovsky of the Florida Panthers. You're up, Bobs.
So again, that's the interesting part of this competition. The players pick their goalies. And Nate MacKinnon will go against the acrobatic Sergei Bobrovsky.
I mean, just look at the lineup of the goalies. Who are you going to look over there and say there's a weak point out there? Every one of them is incredible.
911 save
I like Willie Nylander. I'll just take the guy sitting there across from me.
I like that. 35-year-old Sergei Bobrovsky, 6'2", 188, the Russian. Strong against Nathan MacKinnon early. Again, MacKinnon, he needs a strong effort here if he's going to win the overall. Gets one there.
Legs, yep. Oh, beautiful move there. He tried to shoot before he got set.
It's easy to forget that Bobrovsky broke in with the Philadelphia Flyers all the way back in 2010. Columbus, some great years under John Tortorella, Vezina winner, then on to Florida with that big contract.
Well, he just caught fire at the right time last year, and he brought him all the way to the Stanley Cup final. It was incredible to watch his performance. He seemed to get better with each game, more confidence, and the team rode that confidence right into the finals.
So Nate MacKinnon's in trouble here. He may not advance to the obstacle course in the final round. He's going to. So good job by Sergei Bobrovsky, having a nice year, 23-10 for the Panthers. This one goes between the legs here, but after that, it was all Sergei.
That's a beautiful backhand there for MacKinnon. But look at that angle for us there. You look at, there's nowhere. Where are you going to shoot?
All right.
You can't take your teammate Thatcher Demko, so we do want to select to go one-on-one with.
I'm going to have to go with Sway.
Yeah, why? Why Sway?
I can't score on any other guys on breakaways.
I love it.
All right, go for it. Good luck.
American on American. Yeah, you can't pick your teammate. So it's JT Miller against Jeremy Swayman. Don't forget the goalies, most saves, gets $100,000. So Sergei Bobrovsky's off to a good start there. Jeremy Swayman, let's see how he does. Having an outstanding year for the Boston Bruins, .924 save percentage, second only to Aiden Hill. It's an easy first save on Miller. Oh, there's a beautiful move.
That was really good.
And these are.
It looked like Swayman had him shut down there, and he still found it.
These are 1-point pucks.
Two through the legs.
So he gets 2 of the 5 1-point pucks. Now he gets as many as he wants here.
Legs getting heavy. At this point, Bucci.
Oh, that one came off the stick funny.
I think he tried a little change-up.
Yeah, a little knuckleball.
A little knuckle, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that was nice. Swayman thought for sure he was going back to the forehand. Try that moving in, maybe. Oh, bar and in. I think it was in the first time, actually, then hit Swayman in the back and went in twice.
No, he's not going to score from there. He tried to get it before he got set, but no way.
6 points. Did he take? Yes. Yeah, that would have counted. He did touch the puck before the clock hit 0. So 6 points for Miller. Puts him in second. So Bobrovsky had 8 saves. He's the current goaltender leader for $100,000.
Yeah, beautiful move by Miller.
All right, what goalie next will be selected to go against Austin Matthews? Who will Matthews pick?
All right, we've got hometown boy Austin Matthews, the NHL leader in goals scored. Let's hear you fans. Yeah. Now you're back, GTA. Now you're back. All right, Max. Who are you going with?
I'm going to go with Thatcher Demko.
Ooh. The big man from Van. All right.
Well, he's a teammate tomorrow, so maybe this is part of the bonding.
Get to know each other a little better.
Yeah. Or do you take Ottinger? It was a long night, mess.
There's a lot of tall goalies down there, but that Thatcher Demko,
big boy.
He is a big boy.
Here comes Matthews. He needs a big goal total here. 8 points. Oh, my, that was sick.
Beautiful.
That's the coolest goal of the night so far.
Try to get him before he got set again.
A-Mats, or Mats, as his friends call him. Good job by Demko. Demko's mom and wife. Right here is new baby, the new Christian daddy. So he saved 4 of the first 5. Oh, man, that was sweet. Matthews has 26 seconds to go, as many as he wants. Well, you're right, coming out on big fast with Demko, you don't see much net.
You don't see anything. Just watching on the camera angle here, there's...
Oh, was that sick. Up to 5 for Matthews. Needs these last 2. Oh, there's one.
That was really nice through the backhand.
He's not going to have time for 2. This will be his last puck. Oh,
he just had to get it up top. He had him beat and he couldn't get it up top.
That would have tied him with Nylander. Instead, he's at 7. With some Real nasty stuff from Austin Matthews.
Yeah, he really had Demko guessing on that.
.920 save percentage for Demko this year for Vancouver. Why they're a big favorite coming out of the West after getting Elias Lindholm. They're not done either. They might make it one more move in Vancouver. All right, Elias Pettersson is up. What goaltender will he pick? 4 remain.
Elias, 4 goalies to choose from. 2 of them are Vezina winners. There's not easy decisions here. Who are you going to go one-on-one with?
Going Jake Ottinger.
Jake Ottinger. Why Jake?
We were at dinner last night, and yeah, a little friendly shirt, so.
Decide who pays the bill. Good luck.
Good stuff. I like that. Jake Ottinger, former BU Terrier. Terriers were winners tonight, 6-3 over New Hampshire. So Pettersson, all kinds of talent. He's got reach, he's got a shot mess. Certainly a guy you could see. He's trying to top Nylander's 9.
He's a tremendous hockey player. He's got an incredible skill set, and he's getting bigger, stronger as the years go on here, and seems he's really maturing into a superstar in this league.
Straight saves. There's a nice one from Pettersson. He's got 27 goals for Vancouver. Last year, of course, 102 points, 39 goals, really burst onto the scene. Still needs a contract. He's going to get a big one. I'm sure they'll get it done.
I think the biggest thing for him this year, Bucci, is his consistency that he's played with.
64 points in 49 games. That's beauty. So he's only got 19 seconds left. Basically takes about 7-8 seconds to get a puck and then get the next one. So he's got to hurry. This will be his last shot. Yep. Here he goes.
Oh. Ottinger looked very solid there, Bucci.
You look good. Post is your friend, if you're a netminder.
Is it ever?
So Ottinger stopped 8 of 10. Same with Bobrovsky. Shooting percentage is the first tiebreaker.
And you can see right there in that goal there, he let the goaltender make the first move, and then you got your choices after that.
Matthew Barzal.
Barzal, a lot of Islander fans are certainly watching, and a lot of your family are back in Vancouver, in that area. Who are you picking here?
I'm going to pick my New York counterpart, Igor Shesterkin.
Wow.
I like it. Oh, that's smart.
Little rivalry.
Rivalry we got in New York.
All right. New York, New York.
Big city of dreams. Yeah, Matthew Barzal just gets it. That's what you do here. Give us a moment. All those Islander fans back on the island. I'll be there this Thursday with UMass, calling their game against the Lightning on ESPN.
That'll be fun, Bucci.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You, me, and PK for the Islander Lightning game on the big network, ESPN. So Matthew Barzal, those Islander fans watching back on the island, Belmore, wants to see their guy beat the Ranger. Save by Shesterkin.
So tight, Bucci. Oh, that was a good shot. Got him leaning there over the glove.
Barzal's going. He wants to get to that second level to get as many shots as he will. He will have, oh, that's a hard one. 37 seconds now to go. Been a tough year for Shesterkin. Best .899 save percentage. Maybe this will give him some confidence.
Well, he got hurt and came back and hasn't quite found his form, but I have no doubt that he will find it by the end of the year, and it's going to be a big influence on the Rangers' second half here.
Oh, beautiful. Still doesn't have a shutout yet.
He's too good a goalie not to bring it back. Probably the first time he's really been injured too, and coming back off an injury is, it takes a little bit of experience.
Last puck for Barzal, I think, unless he can get back there in 3 seconds, I don't think he's going to make it. He got it. This will count. It's a big one. Oh, hit the post! Oh my goodness! He's an an entertaining player. He likes to put on a show. Great guy to talk to as well, Matthew Barzal, 4th place. Oh man.
That's a beautiful. Oh, here to the legs, and it is just,
Oh. The top of the left pad, but then hit the top of the right pad and didn't bank into the net like you thought it might. So Igor Shesterkin.
Igor bit on that too. He had the hits in that. It's in the.
Cale Makar's up next. What goalie will he pick?
To be honest with you, I don't even know. I don't know if I have a chance here. So it's we're going to try and put pucks in the back of the net and make the fans happy.
All right. Well, good luck. Don't give up. And Connor McDavid, of course, will be up against Alex Georgiev.
Connor?
All right.
To score as many goals as I can. It's going to be tough. He's a great goaltender. All right, gotcha.
All right, little Hockey East flavor here. UMass Minutemen, UMass Lowell. Makar against Hellebuck. So right now, Bobrovsky and Ottinger are tied, 8 saves each with 80% save percentage, which is the tiebreaker. If it ends this way and they're still the leaders, they'll split the 100.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I like that.
There goes Makar now. Oh my goodness.
Taking a
bit outside.
Taking the long way around the net. Taking a long way.
Oh, man. See a wrist shot.
There's some power.
Lethal. Oh, number 2. So he's building points early on the 1-pointers. Save Hellebuck. Oh! He tried the Forsberg. 34 seconds left.
What you can hear is the blades cutting the ice from up here on the edges.
What a skater.
What a skater, and the power that he skates with.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, he fell down. Get back up, Cale. Already has time for 2 pucks. 83.
I was going to say you got
okay. Nope. Gotta hurry. Yep, he'll get one more. Oh, nice save by Hellebuck. This will be it.
Yeah, this
could be a big one for Makar if he gets it. In the overall save, Hellebuck.
Goalies are just so good.
7 saves, so Ottinger, Bobrovsky, still your leaders in the goaltending department. Only one man can beat them. And he has to go against Connor McDavid. But first, here's Makar against Hellebuck.
That first shot on Makar scoring there, he let that go so quick and so accurate. No chance for Hellebuck, but bounced back, and great performance by Hellebuck there as well.
Oh, Makar's alma mater, UMass did win tonight, while UMass Lowell fell to Boston College, #1 team in the country. So here it is, our leader, Connor McDavid. Has a nice lead, too. If he wins this one, he'll be in great position to win the whole thing and the obstacle course.
Of course, the obstacle course is going to be his best event. So
it's the all-around Connor McDavid show.
Unless his blade falls off his skate.
Here he comes. My goodness. He's going hard. Oh, poke check.
Great poke check.
Oh.
Now he's got him thinking about getting too close now.
Can't get too tight.
Exactly.
That was the first poke check of the night. Wasn't in Connor's brain. Another
one. I tell you, that
goalie should play without a stick in this competition. That'd be skill.
Oh, that was a good shot. Look at him cover ground.
These are worth 2 points. With this speed, he probably has time for 4 more.
It's incredible the amount of ground he can cover.
Oh, trying to go 5-0. No. 6 saves. Because of the speed of McDavid, Georgiev can pick up a number of saves. That's 7. He's 2 saves away from winning $100,000.
He's going to get a 2 shots in there, too.
He is. Oh, so Georgiev will win $100,000 if he makes this save. It's a $100,000 save for Georgiev.
Oh, poke checked it again.
9 of 11, and he wins $100,000.
The poke check was his friend. Kept him away from the deke.
Again, he wins $100,000 courtesy of the poke check mess.
Right there, you can see him. They've changed his hold.
attempts for McDavid.
Who were some of your opponents who poke-checked well against you back in the day?
Oh, my goodness.
Ronnie Hextall?
Ronnie Hextall.
Kevin Weeks is with our $100,000 winner.
I'm standing here with Alex Georgiev of the Colorado Avalanche, who looked a little bit like the late, great Johnny Bower, or maybe like Arturs Irbe with the poke check. And you changed the color of the blade tape on the stick. Tell us what happened.
I just tried not to look like a beer league goalie, to be honest. Yeah, just trying to compete there and enjoy the moment and just play them fair.
You certainly did that. So $100,000, that's a lot of cream. What are you going to do with that $100,000? Are you going to do anything for the boys? What are you going to do?
You put me on the spot there. Yeah, I have to put a little bit, and I haven't made any plans, but it's really cool experience for sure.
Awesome stuff. You can always say that you stoned Connor McDavid and you ended up winning $100,000. Congrats, Georgie. Great stuff.
Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Good stuff. Back to you, Bucci.
That's a pretty good night's work for $100,000. So JT Miller and Nathan MacKinnon now depart after they missed the cut after round 2. PK Subban sitting down next to Willie Stiles. PK.
Are we on? We're here. All right, here I am with William Nylander doing it in Big Willie style fashion in his town, in Toronto, representing. Listen, you're 3 points behind McDavid. You and Austin Matthews can win this thing. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that shootout was huge for us to get back in the competition for sure.
Okay, also, this is just off the cuff. Rumor has it you're one of the best looking guys in the NHL, which means you're probably one of the best looking guys in sports. How do you feel about that?
I don't know about that rumor, but I'll take that as a compliment.
Thanks, Willie.
All right, so here are our current standings with one event remaining for $1 million. In the end, JT Miller wins the tiebreaker over Elias Pettersson, and so McDavid, Barzal, Nylander, Matthews, Makar, and Miller. It's tight. It's anybody's $1 million. PK and Weeksy.
It certainly is. Thanks, Bucci. We're down here at ice level on the bench, and we've got PK. PK, what are your thoughts right now? We've got the remaining fellows right now.
Yeah, we got Big Poppy beside me here.
We got Big Poppy, Austin Matthews.
Hey, how did you get that nickname, Big Poppy? Is it Big Poppy, Poppy Chulo? What is it, Poppy?
No, just Poppy. Yeah, my mom gave it to me when I was like born, basically, and just they called me Poppy, and that's all. Like growing up in Arizona, that's all anybody knew me at the rink. Like nobody knew me by Austin. It was just Poppy.
I love that.
There you go, Poppy. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
But I like to mix in the Poppy Chulo every now and then.
Yeah, of course, you have to.
When he's on a 2-game.
Yeah, when he's on a heater.
On a little heater.
Okay, let's get some predictions here. Who do you have winning the rest of this?
Honestly, I have the hometown guys. I think it's going to be either Willie or Austin Matthews, and he's right here. I think they're going to step up. They're saving some energy for this last one. A lot of pressure on McDavid. Let's see how he handles it.
Don't sleep on Barzal, though. Don't sleep on Barzal.
Yeah, Barzy's he's nasty.
All right, Bucci, Mess, back up to you where the sheets reside. Back up to you.
All right.
A lot of sheets
Poppy
up there.
Chulo.
What are the rules of the obstacle course, announcer man?
One final event with everything on the line. The Pepsi NHL Obstacle Course is all that stands between our All-Stars and a skills title. First, our skaters will show off their speed again, but this time carrying a puck. Then, we'll see stick handling through a series of light-up bridges. From there, it's a test of passing precision into 3 mini nets. Then, our All-Stars will race through the cone course. And the event ends with a shot to the target in the net. Fastest time through the course wins the final challenge, with double the points up for grabs. Tally up the scores, and the All-Star with the highest total takes home the $1 million prize.
So that means 10 points to the winner, which means everybody's in. So Elias Pettersson is out. That's because the tiebreaker, JT Miller, had a second. So between Miller and Pettersson, and he did better in the one-on-one result as well. So we'll go in descending order. That means JT Miller will go first. In the obstacle course, kind of like the old school Superstars. Remember that on ABC?
I sure do.
The last event was always the obstacle course.
I remember watching Wayne Gretzky in that and tore the competition up.
Remember Lynn Swan? We used to hurdle the high jump. Everybody else used to somersault. Lynn Swan ran right over it. He won every year. All right, so JT Miller obviously needs a big-time finish. Only 5 points out of the lead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. For first through fifth. The dude with the most points wins $1 million. So the other players can kind of get a refresher course. So what I'm going to do, taking the puck around now, through the little and around the greens, through the greens, around the blues. There you go. Some sauce into the nets. It's got to be tough, Mess, huh?
Oh, it's incredibly tough.
This one should be easy. That's a big wide one. There you go. Timed event around the Pepsi cans. And you got to shoot it right through the middle.
That should not be a problem.
Yeah. Although they don't normally aim for the logo. So 49.351. Again, until you see someone really do much better, you're not sure what a good time is.
I don't think that time's going to stand up.
I don't think so.
Looked a little sluggish. Got mixed up on a few of the gates down here. So let's see Willie Nylander's going to.
Yep. I think Willie's going to step up here.
Step up there and put a mark on the board that everybody can shoot for.
This is where McDavid probably will build a lead, right? Because this first ring around, he's going to have so much speed. Faster than anybody else.
Nobody can do this better than McDavid. I mean, unless he has something, his blade falls off his skate.
Yeah, maybe Makar and Barzal probably with their skating is the two guys who could maybe hang. So Makar is going to go first.
McDavid just can do it at such high speed, under control, stick handling, puck handling, edging.
3 players at 12 points, so they probably figure out the tiebreaker on who actually goes first. Find those green ones and go between them. Oh, he lost it there. There you go, floats it through. Find the greens, gets that one through. Now, this is going to be a big part of the competition. If someone goes 3 for 3, they'll probably win. 3 for 4, 3 for 5. Okay, now the wheels of Makar through the cans. He's going to beat Miller. He'll be the new leader as long as he scores. That's the big thing here. Got to put it in. He did. So he's your new leader, 43.435.
These guys are gassed after that. That's a little bit of
this is legit work.
lactic acid building up in the leg.
We got to make him work for $1 million as McDavid looks on.
Yep.
There's now see the one target with the camera on it, and then McDavid make that Cale Makar exhales at the end. It's a finish. Still gassed. Here comes Poppy. Austin Matthews. He's got to do a good start here. Get to the targets. He's got great hands. You can see him getting those little nets in 3 for 3.
Got to get through clean to win this, Bucci. No doubt about it. He's through the obstacles here, obviously through the lighted gates. Get the targets down quick.
Find the green ones. Boom, boom, boom. Use the momentum of the puck. Kenny Malkin style. Clean. Now, can he go 3 for 3? 1. Oh, he mishit the pad. Oh, Austin. One more to go. Oh, it's a post. Well, this is going to be the tough rock. Austin now, let's see how he finishes here. Through the cans and into the net. Stamina is a part of this obstacle course. Some guys burn out early, Mess. He's not going to catch Makar. Makar will hang on to. Oh, look at that!
That saves time, Bucci.
Is sweet. He knew he was behind.
Exactly.
His only chance was to save 2 seconds, which he probably did with that lengthy shot.
Easily
wow.
2 seconds, yeah.
And that passes Miller, and he's in second.
How about the confidence? Cool. How about the confidence to take the shot from there?
That's some swag. This is so cool. Boom. Pump it and boom. Save himself a second, maybe second and a half. Teammate Willie Stiles is next. As Matthews can only hope now that second place hangs on. That would give him 9 points in 21. You see the live standings. It won't be good enough. He can't pass McCarr.
I see Nylander having a good run.
So McCarr, the only chance for $1 million, but of course we have other participants remaining who could pass him. Nylander's going. He wants this. Just signed the new contract extension in front of the fans. They were afraid they were going to lose Willie, but he stuck around with the big 8-year extension. Gets through cleanly. This is where he can win it. This is the spot. That's the real difference maker.
Look at the nice touch.
No. Okay. Go. He's going too.
Oh, he wants it.
Willie's given 100%. This is why they put the $1 million prize.
Come on.
This is why. Oh, a stumble. That could cost him.
Come on.
He might have to shoot from distance. It's going to be close. No!
No, he can't do that.
Bless his heart. He must be the sickest man in Canada.
Oh, he had a chance at it. He had to hit it.
Oh, I love the effort from William Nylander.
That was awesome.
This is what Connor McDavid was talking about.
I love the compete.
So good. Just didn't see that in years past.
Really good.
He is absolutely gassed.
Look at the deft touch, though. Just a little sauce over there.
Oh, it just fell off the toe, and it was...
He lost it right here, Bucci, on the target, on the sauce target.
All right. So there's the live scoring. Barzal, as you can see, he could pass McCarr with a second. That would give him 22.5. But obviously he'd like to make sure he passes McCarr's time.
Yeah, then make McDavid beat him.
And make McDavid beat him.
Exactly.
Here we go. This should be a good event.
Beautiful stride.
Yeah, he's got speed. Of course, he's got amazing hands. Lots of marinara in these mitts. Clean as a whistle mess. Here it is. This is the difference maker. Who will go 3 for 3 or 3 for 4? The miss. Went for the big net first, and he missed it both times.
Boy, no.
Oh, boy. Oh.
No, just get one.
Maddie, you're
just
pulling
get
him.
one.
He's pulling him.
No.
Oh. And this is where it gets tough, right? You hear the crowd moan. You're getting tired. Your spirit has been sucked out of your body. He's going to run out of pucks. Oh, they're going to bring more over just in case. Here comes the puck caddy. We did not expect this.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, poor Maddie.
Is that it?
No, just finish off. You never know.
Absolutely.
Someone could be worse.
Yeah, this is where you got to dig deep and play. Just finish it for pride.
If you ain't first, you're last at the skills competition in Toronto. That's too bad. He was set out for a good time. He did everything else really well.
That's proven to be the hurdle right down.
It is. I mean, that little net is narrow. So
But you got to just stick with one and hit that. He missed the first couple, then he went to a different target, then he got a little bit of way off balance there. You got to stick with the same one till you hit it.
Second place is 8 points in this round.
Muscle memory, Bucci.
Yes.
Muscle memory.
There
Stay
you go.
with the first one.
8 points gets McDavid the win.
I guarantee he's got a little adrenaline running right now, Bucci. The competitive as he is.
So here it is.
Getting crowned a
He's got to beat
skilled
Matthews, 47.2. That's his time.
We've been debating it, but now we're going to find out.
Well, a lot of people called this the Connor McDavid Invitational. If there was no salary cap, the Rangers would be paying him $50 million. So this is a way to get Connor an extra $1 million. Let's see.
I think he wants to win.
47 seconds for $1 million. That's a good start. Oh, just misses this is the narrow one. This is the hardest one. He got it. Now this is an easy one for him. That's a piece of cake. He's going to do it. Just don't fall down, Connor, and you're going to win $1 million. Don't fall down, Connor. And put the biscuit in the basket. $1 million shot. Here it is.
Oh, no problem. What a performance.
What a performance by what we thought was the best player in the National Hockey League. It's debatable, maybe for some, but now we know, Bucci.
Check,
incredible.
Please.
Incredible. I love to compete.
$1 million to Connor McDavid, the man who helped reimagine the event, bring some juice, some drama. Mission accomplished.
How about the professionalism, though, and the compete that he's shown? Just incredible.
A little rough through the stick handling portion. Barzal was probably ahead of him at this point. But McDavid got the first net and then finished off no problem. Just had to finish it off here. That was
unbelievable.
Unreal.
What a performance.
All right, the runner-up was Cale Makar. He's with our Kevin Weeks.
Yeah, he's won everything in this league. He's won everything in the game, and he was outstanding in this once again. Take us through your run.
Yeah, just a little bit of a rough start on the kind of the puck cones there, and knew that was going to be the dagger. So there's one guy to beat today, and it was him, and Torchic can do it. So.
What do you think of the new setup?
I loved it. This was awesome. I mean, you get to do a couple extra things. It's pretty late right now, but no, it was awesome. Like, just being able to interact with these guys and then be able to contribute or kind of compete in all these events was a lot of fun. I think these guys had fun here too, so definitely something to keep in the back pocket for NHL fans, hopefully.
Any family here from Calgary taking it in for All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, some parents and stuff. I was giving them a little look after that. It was a little bit tough one, but knew it wasn't going to come out my way when he's going last, so still a lot of fun and kind of lost to a better guy. So
great stuff. Long way from Elbow Park. Keep it going.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
So Cale Makar close, second place to our champion Connor McDavid. McDavid with PK Subban, 1 million bones, 1 million balloons, PK.
All right, I'm here with Connor McDavid. Connor, I'm sitting on the bench with JT Miller, and JT looks at you, and he looks at me and Weeksy, and he goes, one run for $1 million. And it seems like every single time you're on the ice, you're faced with the pressure, the adversity to step up, put your team on your back, represent your city, you do it. How does it feel to be a millionaire now, and how do you do it every time?
Yeah, obviously there's money on the line and it's fun. Special to go up against all these guys here, 12 of the best hockey players in the world. And like I said, we were here to put on a show, and I hope the fans enjoyed it. I know I did.
Well, you're a consummate professional, and you know what? For a lot of kids, there's a lot of kids watching. You're a great example. Connor McDavid, best player in the world right now, folks. Shows it again today. Shout out to Edmonton Oilers. Thanks, Connor.
Appreciate that.
There we go. Connor McDavid.
16 wins in a row currently. They'll go for their 17th in a row on ESPN Plus Tuesday. Then he wins the skills competition. It's pretty good to be Connor McDavid right now, who, breaking news, already was a millionaire.
Just so PK knows he was already a millionaire. That's true. I just keep getting back to the same thing. You come into these events, of course everybody's a great hockey player, of course everybody wants to do well, but being able to do it well when the pressure's on and in the moment's the biggest. Connor McDavid came in here, he was instrumental in changing the format, had a big say in it, and then came out here and delivered. It was just incredible to watch. What a performance by him, and it showed why he's the best player in the National Hockey League, and of course the best player in the world.
Getting the big check from Bill Daly, $1 million. Now next on his agenda, win a Stanley Cup.
That's what he's going to be putting all his focus in, to win a Stanley Cup, and I'm sure at some point in his career he's going to do it.
For Mark Messier, I'm John Butchercross. Steve Levy, take us home.
All right, Bucci, excellent job from the main broadcast booth here with Ray Ferraro. Ray, we didn't learn anything tonight because we knew Connor McDavid was the best player in the world, and he proved that once again here tonight. Nothing changed.
I think Connor McDavid's the most evolved player of all time. I think he's the greatest player that's ever played the game. I think the game will show that in history. You watch him today. Nate McKinnon said last year, he's so much better than everybody else.
Right.
And then you watch it when they're all together, and it's just remarkable to watch him. Just think, since just before Christmas, McDavid's won 16 straight games and $1 million.
Yeah.
Has not lost since before the Christmas season.
And McDavid said he enjoyed tonight. Cale Makar said he liked all the new changes. NHL did a really good job. They got that right. Tweaking the All-Star skills competition. So we're 2/3 of the way through this All-Star weekend in Toronto. The crown jewel comes tomorrow, the Honda NHL All-Star Game. We'll see you all at 3 p.m. Eastern on ABC. It's been a special night. Connor McDavid, he is your champion. And don't forget about Alex Georgiev. He won the goaltending competition. $100,000 to him, $1 million to McDavid. Thanks everybody for watching.